Pray the prayer that my grade 1 teacher, Mrs. Ramos, taught me. It goes, oh my God, I offer you this day all the things I do and say, my work, my play, my thoughts of the day. Please make me good and help me to obey. And it still means a lot to me today. It's my most meaningful prayer. Well, that's a toss-up between MS Teams and Viber. But I would think Viber would normally win out, except that my first meeting of the day is normally on MS Teams. Definitely integrity. Warren Buffett, at least on the internet, is being quoted to have said something like, when he hires, he looks for 3 qualities: integrity, intelligence, and high energy. And without the first, the other 2 will kill you. I've seen that happen many times throughout the years. But more importantly, for the guys at the First Metro Securities office at least, is that Kurt Angle agrees with Buffett on integrity. Kurt Angle's values are integrity, intensity, and intelligence. So I sell the need for integrity through the arguably more popular WWE wrestler and Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. And similarly, at First Metro Securities, we value teamwork, integrity, and passion. So tip, very appropriate for a stockbroker. I guess that would be the same answer for anyone from Xavier. Teaching underprivileged kids from the Pinaglabanan High School. Introvert, definitely an introvert. Empathetic. It's natural for me to read nonverbals, to consider the other person's point of view, his motivations, and to come up with a mutually beneficial resolution to the challenges that we normally go through. And one more, maybe self-deprecating, distorted sense of humor, which I believe only my closest friends understand and can really enjoy. Oh, my patient, loving, angelic wife. Almost the person that I talked to today, though, was one of my dogs. I told him it's time to get up and to leave the room. Making a difference in this world. What a lofty goal. Maybe when I grow up. But as of now, I try to make a difference each day in the worlds of the people around me. It's a consistent, conscious effort, but definitely not the world in general. Again, I think that's a daily occurrence. It isn't the big once-in-a-lifetime moments that define you or me. I think the milestones in our lives pass as mundane, everyday judgments or decisions. It's only when you reflect back on that you realize that a few of those were inflection points or were actually major moments in your life that possibly changed your direction. After graduating, I worked for 10 months in IC Systems. It was a computer hardware company as a market analyst. I did this while waiting for a 6-month ISEC traineeship in Norway. What happened was Norway never happened. Instead, I joined 3 others in an experimental international marketing management traineeship program. I was with Bobby Tsuntay, Bibi Perez, and Anna Corneru. So those are the good old days. I paid so low. I actually received a pay cut from my school allowance in my marketing analyst salary. I think that's $1,200 a month, less taxes. Strangely, First Metro Investment and her 2 subsidiaries, FAMI, of course, and First Metro Securities. We cover all aspects of investments. When you think of borrow, save, I think of Metrobank. Everything investments, I think First Metro. My beautiful townhouse by a small river, purchased when we were starting a family. I was so proud and happy when we bought that. Looking back, of course, obviously my first wrong investment. Small river actually means smelly creek, complete with mosquitoes and cockroaches. And then the potential floods. My dad even picked on me that it was so small that if he sneezes and then he loses his balance, he'll be outside again. But he knew that I was proud and happy. I've actually never heard anyone younger than me say that. The question to me is normally, how should I invest? Or what should I buy? Or maybe, when should I invest? But definitely not why I should invest, or especially not if I should invest. I spent most of my effort making investing convenient and accessible to retail investors. So if someone did ask, I'd say no. It's important for everyone. I will enjoy shaking everyone's hand. I will hug my friends if there's no risk, of course, of getting punched. And I will make beso to everyone I see. I will pull friends to drink and maybe dance in a tight, loud, anonymous crowd. Don't ask me if this will ever happen again, but if it does happen, if the pandemic is fully over, then that's my dream. Definitely family. It's a toss-up between my loving brother in Germany, who I have never visited, versus my sister in Los Angeles and my 90-plus-year-old ageless mother-in-law in San Francisco, who I love dearly. So one of the two places, Germany or the US. So set aside an amount every month, starting with your next salary. Just set it aside. This is the most important portion. You need to create this habit. Just segregate that portion religiously before you start spending. This amount is for you, for your future. Next, you need to learn how to invest. There are courses you can read up, you can look at videos, you learn it. But don't let that stop you from setting a portion of your earnings aside every payday or every month.